The big problems, as I told you on the one day and at boot camp, is that traditional advertising is dead. The other challenge, of course, we have is that digital marketing is absolutely crowded. There is, even now, even though we're still in the fairly late early adopter phase, there is still a lot of stuff going on there in digital marketing. So you've still got to look different. You can't just do the usual ads that everyone else is doing. You've got to go out there and do something different. So what can you do different? The language has got to change, the usual sort of thing. Here at Lawson's, we're market leaders. That's not got to end. And just like Alex was saying there, he always tried to put stuff out that made himself look good. That's actually the wrong stuff to do, isn't it? Because if you're just putting stuff out that makes you look good, you're not helping someone. You've actually got to put stuff out that helps someone and solves their problem. People want free. So we've got to create tons of free content. Now, they used to say that you need 7 hours of free content out there. I can tell you now, 7 hours is not enough. It needs to be at least 14 hours. I would be aiming at 21 hours of content out there. What that means is 21 hours of videos, or if they read your blog, a book is 3 to 4 hours, isn't it? You should have a huge amount of content out there. And I think it's fair to say that some people like to read, some people like to listen, some people like to watch, some people like videos. You've got all sorts of different things you can put out there. So you should have a good broad spectrum of content across different platforms. But what I said yesterday stands true. Don't try and do them all immediately. I'm going to show you how you can repurpose a lot of it, but you need to try and get as much content out there. So I think you should write down, let's aim for 21 hours of content. Let's write that down. Let's aim for 21 hours of content. Now, you wrote down about 50 different content titles yesterday. If you turned every single one of those titles into a video, which is transcribed into a blog, where the audio is taken out and put into a podcast, can you see fairly quickly how you can get 21 hours? Yes, no, guys? Yeah, you can do it quite easily. Book a few LAN or seminars, record it, and hey presto, you're there. So you want to get about 21 hours of content out there that people can consume for free. Now, the psychology behind it is that when you give somebody something for free, they think, my God, that's amazing. If this is what they're giving away for free, imagine what it would be like if I paid. Does that make sense? Imagine what you get if you paid for it. And once you do get to the point of paying for it, what have you then got to do? They're paying you now. What have you got to do? You've got to over-deliver. You've got to be better. You've got to be customer-centric now as a business. You've got to give and give and give as much as you can as a business, and think of new ways to give more to your landlords. Now, I'm not talking about doing shit for free. That is not what I'm talking about. Just to be clear here, we're not doing that. We're going to stop doing all that shit for free, but we're going to give more stuff, whether it be landlord seminars, whether it be educational information, stuff you can do one-to-many that's easier than doing individually for free. And if we can get rid of all that stuff we've been doing for free and focus on giving more value in other ways, is it fair to say we'll have a better run business? Yeah? So we've got to find a way that we can really add value and give more to the customer, because if you nurture them and nurture them and nurture them, and as soon as they start paying, it stops. What they're going to think then? This ain't very good. I imagine you guys, you consumed all my stuff, you came to the 97 one day, you then went on the boot camp, and then I just ignored you. It's not good, is it? Okay, so you've got to keep consuming. Got to keep giving them stuff to consume. So you've got to give free content.